amigos, ¿cómo están? Aquí estamos de nuevo en el salón morado de Cherry Preschool. So vamos a empezar a calentar las manos. Here we go. Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Y espero que tú también. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Bonjour, bonjour, comment vas-tu? Moi ça va, et j'espère que toi aussi. Ooh la la! All right. Well, it's nice to see. Hopefully, you're all at home enjoying another time together with us. We are, as you can tell, in the purple room, and still feels really empty. But let's take a look at all of our friends as if you were here. So let's start off with Thomas está aquí y Lucy está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Nathan está aquí y Stella está aquí y Chase está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Jeremy está aquí y Evan está aquí y Benji está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Camille está aquí y Anya está aquí y Sofía está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Zachary está aquí y Luca está aquí y Zachary está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Sofía está aquí y Martha está aquí. Can you hear Martha?
I'm here.
She's a few feet away from me. B está aquí. ¡Qué alegría que Reina está aquí! All right. Well, hoy es el tercer día de la semana de Cherry Preschool. Hoy es miércoles. Today's Wednesday. It's our third day of our Cherry Preschool week. So vamos a cantar. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Vamos a cantar otra vez. Pero ¿qué vamos a hacer para miércoles? I wish you were here to give me an idea. But I think because you're not, let's see. Why don't we bark like a dog? 5 veces. Vamos a ladrar como un perro 5 veces. All right, ¿listos? Domingo, lunes, martes. Woof, 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 woof. Jueves, viernes, sábado. All right, I want you to find your window. I want you to go take a peek outside. On the day that we're filming this, it's a beautiful sunny day, so I hope it's that way when you are watching this. And so run to your window and hurry right back. All right, at the count of 3, let's hear your weather report. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see, before we keep going, we have our pattern for the day. So let's take a look at what we have. So let me see. I'm going to maybe tilt this a little bit so that you guys can see my tray. Okay, how's that? Right on my knee there. So a few videos ago, we talked about 2 words that were called, one of them was vertical, when things are standing up straight, or horizontal, when they're kind of laying on the side. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, we're still going to use the word vertical, but I'm going to introduce a different word too. So we have vertical, vertical, kind of tilting this one to the side, and that's called diagonal. That position is diagonal. Diagonal. Vertical. Vertical. What do you think will come next? If you thought diagonal, you are right. ¿Cuántos? Uno. Y dos. And what should come next? If you think vertical, you are absolutely correct. So we have vertical, vertical, diagonal, diagonal. Vertical, vertical, diagonal, diagonal. Vertical, vertical. I ran out of room on my tray, but we do know that the next two would be diagonal, diagonal. So that is our pattern of the day. So those are good words to know to kind of describe how things are positioned. All right, I think it's time to do a song. We actually have a new song that we've never done before. In the Purple Room, we kind of explored a little bit and tried to find new things, and we found a super-duper fun song about a dance. So, I think, was it about the dance, Martha? Is that the one I decided?
I
think so, right?
Yes, not the sound one, the dance one.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is not this dance one. This is about your face.
Oh.
This is like if your face will surely show it. So you're going to need a face for this. I hope you have your face. Okay?
I brought mine.
You brought your face?
I did.
All righty. It's a new song for us. It's a...
I never leave home without my face.
Good idea, Martha. This is a Jim Gill song.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will show it, and you'll make your face like.
Show a happy face.
If you're sad and you know it, then your face will show it, and you'll make your
What does your face look like?
If you're scared and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make your face like.
Make a scared face.
If you're angry and you know it, then your
angry
face will surely show it, and you'll make your face like. Happy, sad, frightened, or mad. We can tell by the look on your face.
Let's see, what's the next
If you're
face?
sleepy and you know it, then your face will
sleepy.
surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're cold and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make
Make a
face
cold
like.
face.
If you're surprised and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're silly and you know it, then your
Silly.
face
This
will
is our
surely show
favorite
it, and
one.
you'll make a face like.
Sleepy, cold and chilly.
Surprised or just plain silly.
We can tell by the look on
your face.
All right. Well, that's
Good
kind of
song.
fun,
That's a fun
right? All right. So, Martha, what are we doing today?
We are going to make flowers. We're calling them our spring cleaning flower. So that's you're going to use things that you have around your house. If you have extra paper, you can tear it. If you have some fabric, you can use that, and you can have your mom or dad help you cut it into strips. So you're going to make your own personalized pretty flower. I'm starting with a piece of paper, and I've got my fabric pieces here. I found these in one of the bins here in the Purple Room. So I have a long one. I've got these little felt ovals, and I've got these Purple Room strips of fabric. So I am going to turn my tray over and move this down a little bit so you can see. And I'll do it this way. I'm going to use my glue stick. It's a brand new one too. And I'm going to put some glue and put my fabric pieces on here, and I'll show you exactly where they're going to go. I can even hold this up a little bit. Let me There's one. I think that's a lot. And I'm going to glue them. And I'm going to keep gluing to make my own flower. You don't have to do like the long rectangle shapes. You can do any other shape you think might work. And I think I have 3 more left. 1, 2, y 3. So I'm going to I have another felt circle I'm going to put right in the center of my flower. And then I've got this long piece of felt that's going to be the stem. And I'm going to make a long stem here, like that. And I have 2 more pieces of felt that I'm going to use for leaves. One here and one here.
Aww.
So there's my spring flower, and hopefully we're seeing some flowers outside. And we'll start to see more as the days get warmer, and we'll have some beautiful flowers to look at.
Oh, that looks very nice.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for me to do the mystery bag. Dun dun dun. Let me grab it over here. Here's my mystery bag. Let's make some decisions. Is whatever is in here, is it large or small? What do you think, Bea?
Looks kind of big to me.
Looks big.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's hard or soft. Let's listen.
Definitely hard.
What is in the mystery bag? Who can tell? Maybe a brick,
Ooh.
maybe a bell. What is in the mystery bag? We can't see. It's a surprise for you and me. Clue number 1. It is sparkly.
Oh. Well, we'll let them guess. We'll get all
It's
the
sparkly.
clues.
So it's in here and it's sparkly. So think of something sparkly. Clue number 2. It is inside a plastic container. I'll call it a container, a jar. So it's sparkly and it's inside a plastic container. Clue number 3, we use these at the art table and we sprinkle them at the art table. So it's sparkly, it's in a jar, and you sprinkle them. If you guessed a jar of glitter, you are right.
Oh, I love seeing that glitter. You
Yeah.
guys love doing glitter on your art projects.
Our favorite thing too.
Our favorite thing too, for sure.
So that's what the mystery bag was today. I have a story that I'm going to read to you. And it's called Our Tree Named Steve. Our Tree Named Steve. And it's by Alan Zweibel. It's kind of a cute story. I thought you might like it. And it's a letter. It says, Dear kids, a long time ago when you were little, Mom and I took you to where we wanted to build a house for us to live in. But in order to build there, men had to come and clear the land. So it looks like they're kind of in the forest, out in the country. I remember there was one tree, however, that the 3 of you couldn't stop staring at. Adam thought it was crying. Lindsay said it looked nervous, and Sari, who was only 2 years old, couldn't pronounce the word tree, and called it Steve. I love you, Steve, she kept saying, and then Adam and Lindsay started saying it. And before too long, Mom and I got the hint and asked the builder to please save Steve. The day we moved in, Steve was there to greet us. He quickly worked his way into our lives as a swing holder, target, third base, hiding place, jump rope turner, and whenever the dryer broke down, he held our underwear with pride. So you could dry your clothes outside. And look at the dog with underwear on his head. Yes, right there in the center of our yard, this weird-looking tree grew to become the center of our outdoor life. Through all our barbecues, campouts, dance parties, oh, look at Mom and Dad dancing. Or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on the Simon kids next door, Steve adjusted to our every need. It wasn't always easy, standing tall through snowstorms in the winter. Or when Uncle Chester napped in the hammock. Napped in the hammock couldn't possibly have been fun. Oh, look at Uncle Chester. He's huge. Not to mention the time that the sewer overflowed and Steve sucked up all the smelly water before it drowned Kirby. Yee, you! Then got so sick himself that the tree doctor had to give Steve a haircut that made him look like a big thumb. Through the years, Mom and I tried to show you, in a world filled with strangers, the peace that comes with having things you can count on and a safe place to return to after a hard day or long trip. Which brings me to the point of this letter. Last week, a storm hit our area. And though we spared Steve's life a long time ago, this time we couldn't save him. What happened? Can you see? Looks like the wind blew him right over. Are we sad? Sure we are. But even in his final moments, when he could have fallen on our house, Sari's swings, Kirby's house, or Mom's garden, Steve performed his last trick and protected all of us to the very end. And friends like this are hard to find. Look at the dog on top of the tree stump. So when you come home from Grandma's next week, Steve will not be able to greet you as he's done in the past. I'm sorry. But please know that Steve will always be with us in our hearts, in our thoughts, and in a different tree at the other end of our yard. See you next week. Love, Dad. It's a nice story.
It's a very nice story.
So go in your backyard if you have one, or your front yard, and name your tree. Give your tree a name, something fun to do.
That could be cute.
Yeah.
That would be very cute.
All right, now it is time for What's Different. We thought we would play What's Different.
Fun. Very fun.
So I think I'll start.
Well, let's get our detective
glasses on. I'll put mine on.
Lean them off again because we haven't played.
And you're going to look at me. Maybe we need to move that.
Okay.
He's going to move the computer back.
Let's see, so that you can take a full look. There she goes.
I see you.
Can you see more of you? All right.
Here we
I
go.
hope this helps you take a look at Martha.
All right.
From the top of her head all the way down
Can you refresh it? to the tips of my toes. There's my shoes. I'm going to turn around.
Turn around. Take a picture.
Take a picture. And when I come
comes
back.
back.
What's different about me? I still have my shirt on. I don't have my sleeves changed. I don't have purple hair. What do you think is different? If you guessed that I don't have my glasses on, you are correct. That is what's different. Now, Beatrice is coming over, and it will be her turn.
Alrighty. Get those glasses. Hope you still have them on. Alright, take a look at me from the top of my head all the way down to my shoes. I'm wearing little boots today. Alright, I'll turn around. Take a picture. And when I come back, I will be different. I'm back. So what is different about me? I still have my two eyes. I still have hands. My hair is still brown. But what's different? Oh. Well, if you thought or if you said that my hair is down, you are right. Because, yeah,
That's correct.
that is correct. Because before I went, my hair was up in a ponytail. And then when I came back, it was out of my ponytail. So that is what's different. So hopefully, again, this is a game that you're still enjoying. And it's so easy to play at home. So I hope that you are doing that. So I'm going to bring you up a little closer again. Because we have just a couple more things that we wanted to show you. Martha, we forgot to show them our orugas. Our caterpillar friends from the last time we were here. So, Martha had introduced las orugas y cantamos una canción de la oruga pequeñita que gateó, 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 right? Well, you can see now that they have gotten a little bigger since the last time we saw them. So they are definitely working on eating as much as they can before the next phase of hiding in their chrysalis. I never know which one it is. So, anyway, I wanted you guys to take a peek. So, tengo un cuento. I have one more, a story. This is a story that is, let me grab my story, that you all know very, very well, but I'm going to read it in español. And it is called, Si le das una galletita a un ratón. Okay, so again, I'm going to pull you up just a little closer. Okay. Si le das una galletita a un ratón. I forgot to get my little mouse that was here before. It was a little puppet. It's downstairs, I think, now. So, yeah, I think it's downstairs. Si le das una galletita a un ratón, el ratón is mouse. Te pedirá un vaso de leche. Y una vez que le hayas dado el vaso de leche, posiblemente te pedirá un sorbete, a straw. Cuando haya terminado, te pedirá una servilleta. Clean up those whiskers. Después querrá mirarse en un espejo para asegurarse de que no tiene leche en el bigote. Al mirarse en el espejo, se dará cuenta de que su pelo necesita un recorte. Así que posiblemente te pedirá unas tijeritas. Cuando se haya recortado el pelo, querrá una escoba para barrer el piso. ¿Una escoba? ¿Qué es escoba? A broom. Comenzará a barrer. Se entusiasmará tanto que terminará barriendo todas las habitaciones en la casa. That is one busy mouse, sweeping every room in the house. Incluso hasta lavará los pisos. Una vez que haya terminado, probablemente querrá dormir la siesta. That's a lot of work. Le tendrás que preparar una cajita con almohada y colcha. There's this little pillow and a blanket. Almohada y colcha. Se acomodará en la cama y sacudirá la almohada varias veces. Posiblemente te pedirá que le leas un cuento. He's going to want a story. Le leerás un cuento de uno de tus libros y te pedirá que les enseñes los dibujos. He's going to want to see the pictures, right? Al ver los dibujos, le gustarán tanto que él también querrá dibujar. Te pedirá un papel y lápices de colores. Y hará un dibujo. Cuando haya terminado el dibujo, querrá firmarlo. I want to sign his name, write his name, right? Con una pluma. Entonces querrá pegar el dibujo en la puerta del refrigerador y para eso necesita cinta adhesiva. Pegará el dibujo y dará unos pasos hacia atrás para verlo mejor. Al ver el refrigerador, se acordará de que tiene C. Así que te pedirá un vaso de leche. Y es casi seguro que si te pide un vaso de leche, te pedirá una galletita. That's a very busy mouse. Qué razón. All right, amigos. That's all we have for today. We hope you are enjoying your day today, and we will see you muy pronto. So, adiós, amigos. Adiós, amigos. Adiós, amigos. Nos vemos muy pronto. Adiós.